Raymond County sitting at FitWorkz Hybrid Training Gym with the one, the only Jon Jursich.
How you doing,
Jon, how's it going?
Good.
Jon is a competitive strongman athlete as well as a competitive powerlifting competitor. Jon has been training in our club going back to the summer after he graduated high school. We actually helped introduce him to Dick Zen Zen and Zen Zen Barbell Club back when Zen Zen Barbell Club actually trained at our old facility. Jon's been a competitor ever since. He's come a long way. He actually benched, if you're familiar with our Midwest States contest, our first contest in 2005. We did the bodybuilding thing along with a powerlifting meet right on stage, and that was your first meet. And what did you lift back then?
I bench pressed 235 pounds at a 250 pound body weight.
So you benched 235 at 250 pounds 10 years ago. Today you're training with your brother Sean, and Bree, you can go ahead and swing over and get Sean on the video. Wave to the camera, Sean. He's right there.
Oh, he's adorable.
So a little while ago, and Jon posted this up on Facebook on his page and tagged us in it, you hit 405, an easy 405.
Yes.
And that's going to be your opener weight?
That'll be my opener weight for my meet April 3rd at Sycamore High School.
All right, so we have one meet coming up April 3rd, and then you have another one, and we're going to talk about extensively here in a second. That's for Relentless, and when is that?
Relentless, Minnesota is July 7th and 8th.
So July 7th and 8th this year, and it's for Hope Kids, so it's a charity meet. And the reason we're doing this video is we haven't really highlighted this in a long time or really talked about it in social media, but we do Eat by Color for folks looking to drop pounds and inches, but we also do Eat by Color for athletes. 10 minutes ago, I was on Facebook messaging back and forth with one of our collegiate football players. We do Eat by Color for folks like that. We do Eat by Color for collegiate volleyball players. We also do Eat by Color. We call it Eat by Color Elite. We do it for powerlifting competitors. We do it for bodybuilding competitors. Obviously, some people are aware of that. But looking at what we're doing with Jon is we're trying to help Jon get ready to take care of business in the April meet. And most importantly, we're trying to help him raise a ton of money for Hope Kids for the Relentless meet in July. And you're hoping to, what's your target number in the bench?
My target number in the bench is 500 pounds. The day before I compete, I turned 30 years old. So that's been a big goal of mine to hit in a competition is 500.
So 500-pound bench for a lifetime drug-free athlete. And what kind of equipment will you be wearing?
I compete raw, which means that we don't use any supportive powerlifting gear, no bench shirts, nothing along those lines.
So for those of you in the know, if you will, that means he's not even going to have a single ply shirt on to just protect his joints, yet alone one that's going to put 50, 60, 70 pounds on his bench. That's going to be a 500-pound raw bench and anticipated body weight. What did we talk about? 270?
275.
275-pound body weight, drug-free. Pretty incredible. We're going to post a link below this video right here on Facebook. You can donate to Jon's cause. All of the money, this is really cool, and this is something to be aware of with donating to charities. All of the money goes to the kids.
Yes.
So it's not like we peel off 70% for administration fees, the CEO gets a big fat paycheck. All of the money that you donate is going to go to support Hope Kids, every penny of it, and it's going to help Jon hit your goal. And what's your goal? What do you want to raise?
I've set a goal of $5,000.
So he wants to raise $5,000 for his meet in July for Hope Kids. Now, we're on the Relentless website, and last year they raised $220,000 for Hope Kids through the Relentless powerlifting meet. So it's kind of a big deal, and that $5,000 goal is very attainable, and we're going to help Jon hit it. The other thing we're going to talk a little bit about is food. So you and I met a week ago. We started kind of chatting the initial stages of what we call Eat by Color Elite, and how's that working for you?
So far, so good. I'm sitting at about 284 right now, which is where I like training before I start cutting. I've already seen a difference in a week cleaning up what I'm eating. My energy level stays consistent. I have plenty of energy through my workouts. And then more importantly, I have plenty of energy throughout the day. I work late nights. I work from 5 in the afternoon till 3 in the morning. So I'm not fighting to have energy. It's always there, and I know that's attributed to the food that I eat.
And what about, you made an interesting comment back there about how most diets are and how Eat by Color isn't. What was like...
You know, like you said, I've been around the gym for 10 years and I've seen a lot of diet trends come and go. I wasn't one to always follow a specific diet, but one thing I found is they get confusing. They get too in depth, you know, counting the macros or this, that, and the other thing. But with the Eat by Color, when you first gave me my first diet, I just was blown away how simple it was. It's a simple foods. The prep time is next to nothing, and it's easy. You're not spending a fortune on certain foods or all organic foods or all the above. It's simple, but it's been very, very effective so far.
And you're leaving here and you're going to go to Arby's and you're going to get a beef sandwich.
The double beef sandwich, absolutely, with extra cheese.
So he's actually going to go to a fast food place, and he's probably going to go through the drive-up, and it's still going to fit within Eat by Color, and it's still going to be part of okay for him getting ready for his meet. And I guess the reason I wanted to talk about that, it was interesting you said that, but that's probably the number one reason, no matter what approach to nutrition people take, that it eventually fails, is that it's too complicated. It's not long-term sustainable, because it is complicated, or maybe because it completely eliminates their favorite food or restaurant, or maybe it's because they do shift work and maybe they travel for that shift work, or they're in a car like you are. They find it's terribly incompatible with their lifestyle. So that was good to hear, because that means when people say things like that, we know they're going to be able to stick with it. And again, we're going to try and help Jon easily make weight for April in 2 weeks here, and that's a AWPC, WPC meet.
Yes. Yep.
At Sycamore High School. It's put on by Dick Zenzen. He's kind of like one of the, I guess if we say Ernie Frowns is the godfather, maybe Dick is probably like the second godfather, if there is such a thing. It's a great meet. It's well organized. Jon's going to be there lifting. I'll probably be there for part of the weekend, or at least part of the event.
Over 200 lifters this year.
200 lifters, which is huge to have in an event. That usually means somebody's doing something right with an event promotion.
Yep.
And then after that event, we're going to be getting Jon ready to make weight very easily come July, so that we're actually not looking to drop weight. We roll through training, we're recovering optimally, we're reducing the risk or potential for injury, providing enough fuel to put pounds on the bar, but at the same time, we don't want to have to look at a big weight drop going into Relentless. Again, thanks for checking out the video. Jon, we wish you all the luck.
Great, appreciate
We're
all the
happy to
help.
be a part of this.
Thank you.
If you're local to FitWorkz, we will be sharing in some of the t-shirts that Jon has for the event upcoming. There will be a link below this where you can donate to Jon's page, and there's no minimum limit. So if somebody says I want to throw $5 at it, they can throw $5.
Yep.
And that means he's $5 closer to raising $5,000. Thanks for checking us out. We're sitting in FitWorkz Hybrid Training Gym in DeKalb, Illinois. This is brought to you by Eat by Color.
Brittany said, great job, everybody's rooting for you.
Oh, that was nice of her.